In the second of back-to-backs on the West Coast last week. But wait a minute, Troy Crowder. And is that Brian McCabe, I believe?
Yeah.
Inside the Los Angeles blue line.
I think, is that Aki Burr? No, it's not. He's got an extra 5 on there. You're right, it's Crowder. I think, yes, he did. He got a punch in at the beginning. You can see the effects of that. And it's a lot of people that ask, are the fights real? There's a great example of yes, they are. Crowder got a couple in, I believe, right at the beginning of the fight. He tagged McCabe. McCabe fought back, and then he took another one in the same spot.
Crowder's been around a bit in the National Hockey League. Just played bits and pieces of 6 seasons in the league, and being a fighter and an enforcer has basically been his meal ticket. Not miles away either. But here comes Yakmanev to Perro. Soft pass up the middle. Schneider just stepped in front. Tony Granato roughs it up with Kasparitis. Kasper got an extra shot in. Gretzky all alone. And McLennan may have gotten just a piece of that soft shot by Gretzky.
Good action here. What a hit by Kasparitis. You do not knock Marty McSorley. There he is. Likeable guy. But he is a very difficult guy to knock off his feet. He's built much like Kasparitis. Very solid on his skates, and boom. I'm glad I wasn't standing between them. But McSorley, in true fashion, back on his feet very quickly.
12 seconds left in the period. Vaske puts it in front. Flatly stopped. Rebound by King. It's stopped by Rudy. And he holds on. The Islanders unable to lift the puck over the prone Kelly Rudy as we get pushing and shoving behind the Los Angeles goal line. And there's McSorley with Derek King off to the right-hand side of your screen. Only the second point he scored in almost 5 years in this building. That was the assist on Granato's goal, and Kasparitis just took Wayne Gretzky out in neutral territory. And here's Travis Green firing, saves made, rebound, score! Kasparitis gives the Islanders a 2-1 lead.
He was talking with Stan Fischler in that interview, and Stan asked him, would you like to hit Wayne Gretzky? He said, yeah, but he's very difficult to hit. He sees the ice so well, he knows where everybody is. Not only did he hit Kasparitis, but he put the rebound in. 2-1 lead, Kasparitis. Here's the hit on Gretzky. Did you see Gretzky look up all of a sudden? Wham, there he was in his face. Look at him, get up. He's now heading for the net. Here comes the rebound, instinctively pounded high. Beautiful goal, Kasparitis, the hit and the goal.
Well, the first goal he ever scored in the NHL was against the Kings. It's only his 6th of his National Hockey League career. He is not a guy who gets on the score sheet via the goal or the assist very often at all. In control, he does. Floats it to the net. Rudy gets a quick whistle from referee Dan Marawelli. And it's first Sweeney and Lacroix, I believe that was that Fint. In any event, they get a further pileup that the linesmen, Ron Asseltine and Mark Paré, separate. So to get you caught up on the scoring, Kasparitis with his first from Green at 26 seconds, followed by Palffy unassisted, his 6th at 1:51.
I made a big mistake. It cost us that goal, and I shouldn't have, obviously.
Oh, turnover behind the net, but Vaske wallop, and help immediately comes. You see Bertuzzi in there. Concern, though, is for Vaske.
Oh, wow. They're asking immediately. Just hoping moving his feet and the rest of them. My goodness, somebody help the doctor get over there. What a sucker shot that was. I mean, that is just absolutely one of the worst things that you can see happen in this game today when players are supposed to have at least some kind of respect for each other. I believe it was Lacroix. Vaske facing the boards just got buried. And it's hard to be objective when you have the feeling Vaske is laying face down I saw him moving a little bit, his feet. There isn't any room. I don't care. They're just that player should be reprimanded to the severest degree. I think back to the time that Dale Hunter
and Turgeon
hit Turgeon, and it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything close to that. There was a lot more made out of it because of the fact it was under different circumstances. But the hit on Turgeon was nothing close to that. And that was a 21-gamer.
And the terrible thing from this viewpoint is all the blood on that wad of cotton. But they're bringing the stretcher over right now, and obviously they're going to use it. I'm trying to get a look at his face, but I can't because the doctor is in front of me. I'll try to get a better view of it. They're laying him down now.
And let's take a look at. Here's Dennis Vaske. He's got his back to everything. I mean, wow. Look at Dean Chanel go after him, after Lacroix. There is no way. Look, a hit on the top of the boards. I mean, it's just so ugly. That is absolutely, absolutely unforgivable.
And for Derek King, his first goal since the 2-0 win over Montreal on the 28th of October. Schneider and Avazov on the assists at 18:21, and here we go again.
Rick Tocchet went after a couple of the Islanders, pushed one over backwards, and then started punching another one.
Marty McSorley is just circling the net, presumably looking for a player to, at the very least, latch on to.
Kasparitis had something to say. Only hope that the cooler of the heads will prevail. McSorley pushing and shoving with with Sweeney.
Matt Schneider just dropping his jersey to the ice now.
Well, it was partway off anyway. He was attacked by Tocchet. Tocchet there. Tocchet after Kasper again. Schneider comes in, jumps in, tries to protect his downed teammate, and then Tocchet after Schneider. I don't know whether he got a punch in or not.
Larry Robinson obviously dismayed by the situation.
Rick Tocchet took his glove off. He took it off quickly. It went up into the seats. Somebody threw it back.
5 minutes for high sticking and game misconduct. And number 72, Matthew Schneider.
The Islanders defeat the Los Angeles Kings 5-2. Ed, what's our Nissan turning point of the game?
Oh, I got an easy one here. That was the hit by Kasparitis. Beauty on Wayne Gretzky in the center ice area, and he wasn't finished yet, folks. The score was 1-1 when all this was happening, and there goes Darius striding towards the net, and guess what happens? Yep, 2-1. He put the Islanders ahead with that. That's the Nissan turning point of the hockey game.
He doesn't get a lot of them, but that's the one that put the Islanders ahead to stay. Again, some concern for Dennis Vaske, who appeared seriously injured, taking a hit from Eric Lacroix behind the net. However, he left the ice conscious. He has gone to the hospital for observation, and the first signs seem pretty positive. 5-2 Islanders tonight.